We're here live at AfricaCom Day 2, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to an industry specialist, Gerd Simon from De-Cix. Very welcome here this morning. It's certainly a pleasure to be here with you. I think to start, before we get into the subject of peering, perhaps you can give us a background as to your role here in Africa.
So my background is that I act as an internet veteran and I built up data center business, and currently I lead the consulting practice of De-Cix, the leading internet exchange of the world.
And can you tell me now, if we talk about peering, can you just explain in very layman's terms what is peering and what does it mean to us as internet users?
Okay, for all of you who are not yet familiar with the term peering, peering is where you just connect networks. And in a way that on one hand you can have it as a settlement-free connection where traffic is floating from one network to another. It sounds dull and easy, but you have to imagine that there are 50,000 networks all around the globe, and they need to be connected in order to serve from the content hosts to the eyeballs to the end users. And peering is a way where the companies agreed to exchange traffic, to interconnect basically. And in the past it was just a term for settlement, free peering. That means that the network providers didn't charge for traffic that's sent through the pipes. But nowadays peering is a broader statement where you say you're going to connect for the good of the benefit, for the good of the internet, and that all the networks that come together reinforce the trust that all the networks provider have given in the past to implement a healthy interconnection ecosystem. This is from the operator point of view. What does it mean for the users?
Yes.
For the user it means quality increase, because what you do is when you have a well-paired network, you bring together the users and then you drop off the traffic on the closest possible next edge. So what you do is you increase the quality of your services, you reduce the latencies, and if you have a well-paired network in between, then what you're going to get, you get really more business. And for the end users, more quality, better prices, because you don't have to bring the traffic all around the globe in order to get access to content. So when you have the closest link to the content, then also it goes well along with lowering the price points.
So that brings me to my next question. I mean, De-Cix has certainly grown as a business, and they've become a worldwide brand that is setting up peering networks internationally. But here in Africa, what specific services are you doing in terms of peering to help us here in Africa?
Well, there are various services we're going to offer, because talking about peering, talking about interconnection regimes, what we go for is we're going to build healthy interconnection ecosystems all around the globe, because all the places needs to be connected somehow. Whether it's from Malaysia, via India, via Dubai, Istanbul, Moscow, the European landscape, and even North America, these are the content hub places. What we do is we support with consulting in the first place. We help the guys to build the right interconnection concepts, to see that all the players in the market are well peered, if possible. Secondly, we're going to support with the De-Cix Academy, the knowledge build-up. We're going to give back, and so we have a free academy where you can watch out how to deal with IPv4 and IPv6 developments. Then we're going to train our partners. That is what we do. We have De-Cix enabled site all around the globe. And then we also help with the implementation of internet exchanges in various regions of Africa. One region that took up that idea was about 5 years ago, the Angolan country. And with Angola Cables, I'm here with you here on their booth, is that we started to build up Angonix as one of the fastest growing internet exchange points on the west coast of Africa.
So we're seeing a tremendous increase in digital traffic and internet traffic here in Africa. looking towards the future, obviously with the Internet of Things and AI, that is going to increase even more. What is your outlook for the future when it comes to peering? What do you see will be happening, say, in 10 years' time?
What I see in the 10 years' time from now, and even the 5 years' time, is today you want to know where your data is. That's you want to know, whether it's Dropbox or whatsoever. But tomorrow the data want to know where you are. So there's a complete new way of logistics coming up. What I see is the content is moving closer to the edge, closer to the eyeballs. So even more it's important to have well-peered networks. We talk about latencies in the area of 20 to 40 milliseconds round-trip delay, where all the content providers want to be closer and closer and closer to the eyeballs. And eyeballs are not just humans, can be also an IoT device.
Okay.
This is what you're going to see in that respect. Secondly, you see a huge uptake of traffic. And huge uptake of traffic means that Africa right now is an area when you think that telegeography has a really good prediction on traffic volumes, they think it's about 10 tera of traffic that currently Africa is about to take up. And this volume will go up by more than the tenfold in the upcoming years. So it's a huge traffic potential. You need to have the networks ready for doing that. And the operators need to be ready in order to ship that to the eyeballs. And this is the biggest challenge, to build here a healthy interconnection ecosystem, and the internet exchange points will transform into an interconnection point, into an interconnection hub like a shopping mall. That's going to happen.
And I think with the partnership that's been established with Angola Cables, and along with De-Cix, you guys are making remarkable inroads. And with the amount of data that we can foresee happening in the future and people having to utilize that data, I think it's going to be a great partnership going forward. So we thank you. We thank you for your insights and your knowledge and what you're bringing to Africa.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for your time.
Pleasure.